Now, your Alaska Link weather for Fairbanks and the interior.
Good evening. After seeing our first 80-degree days of the season this last weekend, note that we've had the temperature pullback occur, where even yesterday we held to those lower 60s, and again today we were within those 60s as we were battling some of those grayer skies at times, also bringing in some areas of some scattered showers. Now we'll continue some of those scattered showers as well as some thunderstorm activity as we head into tomorrow, as what we are going to talk about is building back in some of that warmth, and that warmth does fuel up some of that thunder. We'll note that the coverage is best here as we head into our Friday, but there will at least be an isolated risk throughout the weekend, and we note that with these thunderstorms that does bring that threat of lightning, and especially in higher elevation points that can spark wildfires. So that is a big concern that we are continuing to watch, as we are still keeping an eye as well on the McDonald wildfire, as that is still continuing to see some growth as well as continues to emit some smoke in our atmosphere. But then as we head into next week, we continue to see the forecast tries to trend a little drier. There are still some waves of energy we are watching, but still some uncertainties lie there, so we will continue to watch that extended forecast. But here for the near future, again, you'll see at times there, this is the smoke icon, so that's showing that there could be some times of that smoke working its way through the atmosphere, depending on some of these wildfires. At times when we can have those rain showers, that's helping to alleviate some of those concerns of those wildfires, but still lots of containment to continue to occur. And we also note though here as we roll into the forecast, we roll into the afternoon where we are returning back to the 70s, but that warmth does flare up that potential of a few thunderstorms. We even know that there's some pretty decent reflectivity. We see those storms develop over higher elevations and then they track over those valley spots there, which can allow for some decent downpours and even a few stronger thunderstorms. So we'll have to stay wary of that threat here to last into our Friday forecast. There's even some decent numbers there on the board. We're showing even some spots there getting 1/10 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, even portions there over the White Mountains trying to get up to about 3/4 of an inch. So some decent downpours from some of these thunderstorms also of a possibility, which again adds some moisture to our soils, helps fire concerns, doesn't eliminate it though. Now we are up to 21 hours and 42 minutes of daylight, and we will roll into the weekend seeing some brighter and brighter skies. We're still just gripping on to gaining 3 minutes per day, but again, that is slowing down here, especially as we are now just days away from that summer solstice. 3 a.m. on the dot is our sunrise, and 12:42 is our sunset. We'll top off with temperatures just creeping back to seasonal for our Friday forecast, fueling up some of that scattered activity. Into our Saturday, we will see some brighter skies move through. Temperatures will be a touch warmer. We'll still talk about an isolated threat for some thunderstorms, and then we keep the 70s in place over the next week. So we are going to see that summer-like temperatures are expected to stick around here as we head into, again, that first day of summer as we roll into the next week here. But we'll note that for the most part, we've continued at least some of these daily chances for some showers, but know when it comes down to these shower chances, they do remain minimal.